Blessed to be back for another one. I am your host, TJ the Conservative Hustler, and you know what we do first and foremost on this platform. We protect women and children. So with that being said, let's see what the hell going on now. You know what? I'm going to come like this way. I'm going to come this way. I'm going to come this way so I can show you the animal thugs. Okay? So I just want to know, if I'm the Uncle Tom Coon sellout, what the hell is he?
A North Charleston man is behind bars after reportedly throwing a baby at his girlfriend. 31-year-old Vincent Reed is charged with domestic violence and unlawful conduct.
Vincent Reed, domestic violence, unlawful conduct towards a child. Okay? So I just want to know, what do you call him? If I'm the Uncle Tom Coon sellout for calling it out, what do you call him?
Conduct towards a child. An incident report states he walked into his girlfriend's home intoxicated and got upset that she was on the phone. The domestic dispute led to Reed taking the baby off her lap and out of the home. He walked back in after she called 911 and threw the
That's borderline kidnapping.
baby and bit the woman. No word yet on the baby's condition.
Snatch the baby out the baby mama arms, go outside, almost get a kidnapping charge, come back in, fight with the baby mama some more, bite the baby mama in the face. What do you call him? Please, what do you call him? I just want to know, okay?
Austin police have arrested a man they say assaulted his girlfriend, who happens to be 5 months pregnant. Kaylin Broughton, a 24-year-old from North Charleston, is facing charges of domestic violence in the first.
There it is. Long hair, don't care, animal thug look, no remorse. Fuck it, I'll do it again, looking on his face. You know he crazy when you meet him. When he wild out on you the first time, you stay with it until he wild out on you again. Get up out of there when he start to wild out on you. And if he put his hands on you, call the police, call some family, never go back to him again.
First degree. Officers responded to a call from the victim involving a physical disturbance with her boyfriend. The victim, who's 5 months along in her pregnancy, claimed her stomach was hurting. The incident report states that during the assault, Broughton allegedly grabbed his girlfriend's belly and twisted it while choking her with one hand.
Okay? You don't want police around for that? You don't want police around for that? You want me to get a call at work saying he did this? He did that to my cousin, auntie, niece, your mama. That's what you want? You want him out the neighborhood, walking around, not held accountable. No bond, and nobody say nothing. No, that ain't how that's gonna work. And them days over with. Hell no. He got about that. He got held accountable for that.
New at 4, the family of a woman shot and killed back in 2019 has been waiting since then to get justice after the pandemic delayed her accused killer's trial. Live 5's Emily Zuhowski is live outside the Charleston County Courthouse right now. And Emily, it has been exhausting for that family, waiting for Ebony Myers' loved ones who are seeking justice.
Ralph, a family friend, says it's been a roller coaster ride the past 3 years for Myers' loved ones, waiting for something that will help them finally move on. Myers was 37 years old when she was killed in what North Charleston police.
37 years old. Taken by a stinking ass animal thug. And you want me to have sympathy for an animal thug that beat on women? When the police pull up, they beat him down, pop him, tase him, and you want me to have sympathy, hoop and holler and cry, systemic anything, for an animal thug who dare put his hands on a female, let alone murder them? You crazy as hell.
call a domestic violence murder. According to an affidavit, Myers was shot multiple times. Court documents show that before she died, she told responding officers that her then husband, Romaine Claire, was the one that shot her.
Look at him. You see how God worked? You see how the Creator did that for that family? Well, her last dying breath said, "You, animal thug, my husband shot and killed me." Wow.
Claire was charged with murder and is third on the jury trial docket for next Monday, according to Jessica Baldwin with the 9th Circuit Solicitor's Office. He has been in jail awaiting trial. Family friend and outreach coordinator for Palmetto Hope Network, Alicia Kennedy, says the family is hoping and trusting that they can move on and see him sentenced soon. She says not only do they want a trial, but they want the sentence to be just, because even if the trial does give closure, it still doesn't bring her back.
You want to move on with your life, but as many of the family members have shared, it's difficult. When you're wondering, is he going to get time? How much time will he get?
Well, if I was in charge of that situation, that wouldn't be hard and it wouldn't take long. I got a little woke. You got your Barack book. You know, I know you got all your BLM paraphernalia, you know, somewhere hidden. And I know you was out, you know, hooping and hollering after all the 2020 summer of love. But we still want justice.
We plea. So it's a very confusing time.
If that trial does happen soon, Myers' mother said she wants a large presence of loved ones in the courtroom so that the judge can see just how much her daughter was loved.
You see that? I just want to know, what do you call him? For all the bad, mean names I get called. For calling out the animal thug. I'm talking about for calling out what's right. What do you call him? And you don't want police around for that? Y'all.
A Charleston County man with a rap sheet spanning multiple years and counties is accused of another violent crime, and one family is concerned that...
Keyword, another. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Again, when you let violent animal thugs out of jail and or prison early for doing violent crime, guess what they're going to have a high tendency to do? More violent crime. Duh.
Pattern will just continue after they say he shot and killed their loved one last year. A Live 5 investigation brings us more on the family's search for answers and where the defendant currently stands.
Jaleesa Catlin's family calls the 32-year-old mother of 4.
32, mother of 4. Look at that. Look at that. Who's going to explain that to him? Who's going to explain that to the other 3? And you want me to not call out the animal thug?
4, kind and generous and strong.
Very smart, loving, protective. Very good mom.
Little daughter.
In January of last year, Catlin's cousin got a call that the unspeakable happened, that Catlin had been killed at a gas station in North Charleston.
She said, Jaleesa's gone. And I said, so what do you mean? And she said, she's gone. Tyrone killed her.
You see that pain? That's real pain. That ain't make-believe pain from the internet. That ain't lying pain on white folks. That's pain from the community that you animal thugs cause. That some of you too weak and too scared to address. This is what's killing the community. It ain't no far right nothing. It ain't no white supremacist nothing. It's animal thugs with nappy ass head, face tattoos, and neck tattoos.
And I lost it.
A sworn affidavit from a North Charleston police detective states this man, Tyrone Robinson.
There you have it. Nappy head, neck tattoos, face tattoos, no remorse in his face, animal thug, willing to throw his whole life away. For what? Take a lady away from her 4 kids, her family, for what? And you want me to have sympathy? If he get to shooting in her house and police pull up and shoot him, I'm supposed to march in the streets for him? You is fuck.
Robinson III shot and killed Catlin with a handgun he had in his sweatshirt. But Robinson was never charged with her death. The police affidavit says Robinson claims he shot her in self-defense because Catlin threatened him with a handgun. North Charleston police would not give us any other details.
No, I absolutely don't buy that.
Just because she had a gun doesn't mean that he can justify shooting her.
Less than 2 months after
She had the gun because of his animal ass.
Catlin's death, however, Robinson was charged with possession of a handgun by a person's unlawful and 2 counts of unlawful conduct toward a child. A police affidavit states he fled the scene after shooting Catlin, leaving 2 of his children in the backseat of the car next to her body.
Now, if that's not an animal to shoot your baby's mother in front of your 2 kids, speed off, and this weasel rat bastard had the audacity to claim self-defense. How's it self-defense and you speeding off? Why don't you stay there and talk to the cops and explain what happened? You gonna leave your 2 kids with blood all on them, blasted, your baby mom's in the car, left her at the gas station?
The kids were in the fire truck, and when they brought them up, they were like, Annie, mommy's bleeding, and then when you look over there, you could just see her on the ground.
These crimes from last year are not the first Robinson's accused of committing. Since 2001, he's pleaded guilty to grand larceny, burglary, assaulting an officer, assault and battery, and forgery. He's also been slapped with numerous other charges that the solicitor's office did not end up prosecuting.
I think that the system has totally failed us.
Back at the time of Catlin's death, police called the incident domestic related. Catlin's sister says the couple had a volatile relationship.
Jaleesa would call me like all the time, crying, like he just did this, he did that, and like I would go over and the whole house would be just tore up. I mean, he would be to cut the furniture, he even cut her hair.
But
family, friends, you get a call from a family member or a friend like that, you go over there and you see that type of shit going on, get her out of there. Call the police, call some family, and if she don't want to leave, you get the hell from up out of there. The animal thug, they don't care now. They will kill you over nothing. It's way past slapping you. It's way past pulling your hair. They will pull a gun out and shoot you in the face.
Before Catlin's death, court documents show Robinson was involved in other domestic incidents with a different victim. In 2014, he was arrested after an incident report states an off-duty officer saw Robinson grab a woman by her throat and slam her into the wall of a hotel. Later, the victim, who was his girlfriend, told officers Robinson had been holding her in the hotel room on Savannah Highway against her will, repeatedly choking her and trying to smother her with a pillow. According to the
Okay. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This is a violent crime. Had he not been out of jail from doing all this violent shit, this young lady would be dead. She still would be here getting ready for the holidays with her 4 kids. But since weak, soft DAs let animal thugs out of jail because loudmouth sisters and white pasty liberals march up and down the streets, you want the animal thug out of jail, guess what he's going to do? Kill another innocent victim.
The victim, Robinson, held a gun against her head and threatened to kill her. Just a few weeks later, in January of 2015, while out on bond for that incident,
aka the weak shit y'all voted for,
police say Robinson forced his way into a home in Hanahan, and he and another suspect held one victim at knife point and the other at gunpoint. According to Hanahan police, Robinson then beat one victim, his girlfriend, repeatedly, rendering her in and out of consciousness. He took the battery from her cell phone so she couldn't call for help. Court documents show solicitors did not end up prosecuting those two cases because the victim was uncooperative or because they couldn't locate the victim.
AKA, the lady was so scared, she didn't come to court. She didn't call the police. She didn't have enough support in her corner to keep pressing her about getting away from this animal thug. Okay? You got to get your family away from that. Ladies, if you find yourself in this situation, get away before he kills you.
I was just blown away.
Okay? Do you understand now? You get it now? Huh? You get it now? I thought you would get it now. So I want to know, please, somebody, please, for real, seriously. I just want to know. If I'm the Uncle Tom Coon sellout, what in the hell are they? Damn. 5 months pregnant. Grabbed this child's mother's stomach, twisted and turned it. And if I'm the Uncle Tom Coon sellout, what the hell do you call him? Family and friends until we blessed again. Stay humble.